Given that viruses are smaller than the wavelength of light that we can see, it implies that the appearances are imminently renormalized in a way that is, how could we say, able to shift the contents of the renormalization around in such a way as to overcome the barrier that renormalization presents to work of the content at fidelity as representative, that in ways that recovers what was then renormalized away in a similar way as to how moving around a geometric object from a single perspective at a time, as seen from one angle at one time, implies the consideration of the whole as a patchness together that nevertheless can be at fidelity in terms of having appreciated this aspect that is different from all of the appearances of which you have seen of it. So that is, something can look wholly different from all the angles, and between the angles you can still have something that is in proportion proper to itself. So, in that sense, the fact of seeing's renormalization, or the fact that we only see some colors and maybe not the extent of what there is to be experienced as color by other organisms, it implies that not correlationism. It implies that being has access even in terms that are renormalized, that the thing that is with a cutoff in at fidelity, the amount of detail that it has, the granularity of its representativeness, does not necessarily take away from its being representative at all. And in that sense, it's not an all or nothing, such as with wholesale skepticism about representation, as you would find in philosophers like Deleuze and those who are correlationist, like the flaccid camp of Henri Bergson and Bruno Latour and those guys. So there is more between heaven and earth than is contained in the performative contradiction of saying that this representation is not representative of anything. So, yeah.